Let's be honest. Most people use X, formerly Twitter, as a giant shouting match. They post random thoughts, argue with strangers, or throw out occasional links to their products and wonder why nobody is buying. The problem isn't the platform or the product. It's the lack of a system. If you're just posting and praying, you aren't running a business. You're running a lottery. To actually make money on X, you need a sales funnel. In the traditional sense, a funnel is just a path that takes a complete stranger from "who is this person?" to "take my money." On X, this happens through a mix of visibility, trust building, and strategic calls to action, CTAs. But here is the catch. Building this manually is a grind. Writing 3 high-quality threads a week, engaging with 50 accounts a day, and constantly refining your offer can lead to burnout faster than almost any other social media strategy. This is where AI changes the game. We aren't talking about using a chatbot to write generic robotic tweets that everyone scrolls past. We're talking about using AI to handle the heavy lifting of content ideation, scheduling, and lead nurturing so you can focus on the actual strategy. When you combine a proven sales funnel structure with AI automation, you stop trading your time for views and start trading your authority for revenue. In this guide, we are going to break down exactly how to build a high-converting X sales funnel from the ground up. We'll cover everything from defining your authority pillar to using AI tools like XBeast to keep your engine running 24/7 without you having to be glued to your phone. Understanding the architecture of an X sales funnel. Before we touch any AI tools, you have to understand how a funnel actually works on X. Unlike a website where you control the user's journey step by step, X is chaotic. People enter your orbit from different places: a viral tweet, a reply to a big account, or a recommendation from a friend. Your profile is the landing page, and your content is the salesperson. A high-converting funnel on X generally follows a 3-stage process. Top of funnel, awareness; middle of funnel, trust the authority; and bottom of funnel, conversion. Top of funnel, tofu, the attention grabber. The goal here is simple. Reach as many of the right people as possible. This is where your broad, viral-style content lives. These are the tweets that challenge a common belief, provide a quick win, or share a relatable struggle. Tofu content isn't designed to sell. It's designed to get a click to your profile. If you try to sell in every tweet, people will tune you out. You need to provide sugar first, value that is easy to consume and share. This is where AI is incredibly helpful, because you can generate dozens of variations of a hook to see which one resonates most with the algorithm. Middle of funnel, MoFu, the trust builder. Once someone clicks your profile, they need a reason to stay. The MoFu stage is where you prove you actually know what you're talking about. This is the domain of the educational thread. Threads allow you to dive deep into a topic, show your methodology, and provide a transformation. For example, instead of tweeting "AI is great for productivity," tofu, you write a 10-post thread on "how I used AI to save 20 hours a week in my consulting business, step by step," MoFu. This moves the reader from "this person is interesting" to "this person is an expert." Bottom of funnel, BoFu, the conversion. This is where the money is made. BoFu content is a direct invitation to take a specific action. This could be signing up for a newsletter, booking a discovery call, or buying a digital product. The mistake most people make is jumping from tofu straight to BoFu. If you do that, you're basically asking a stranger to marry you before the first date. The BoFu content only works if the reader has already been primed by your MoFu authority content. Defining your authority pillar and content strategy. You cannot be everything to everyone. If you tweet about crypto one day, vegan cooking the next, and SaaS growth the third, the algorithm won't know who to show your content to, and humans won't know why they should follow you. You need an authority pillar. Your authority pillar is the intersection of what you are good at, what people will pay for, and what you actually enjoy talking about. Finding your niche intersection. To define this, Try mapping out 3 lists. Hard skills, e.g., Python coding, copywriting, Facebook ads, project management. Life experiences, e.g., building a business from zero, overcoming burnout, moving to a new country. Obsessions, e.g., productivity systems, psychology, minimalism, AI tools. Your sweet spot is where these overlap. For example, if you are a project manager who is obsessed with AI and has experienced burnout, your authority pillar isn't just project management. It's using AI to streamline operations for stressed-out managers to reclaim their time. That is a specific sellable transformation. Mapping content to the funnel. Now that you have your pillar, you need a content calendar that feeds all 3 stages of the funnel. A healthy ratio usually looks like this: 60% tofu, short tips, contrarian takes, memes, and curated insights; 30% mofu, deep dive threads, case studies, and how-to guides; 10% bofu, direct offers, testimonials, and DM me calls to action. Maintaining this ratio manually is a nightmare. This is where automating your workflow becomes a necessity. If you're using a tool like XBeast, you can set up different AI presets for these categories. You might have one preset for contrarian tofu hooks and another for educational mofu frameworks. This ensures that your feed stays balanced and you don't accidentally spend a whole week only pitching your product. Leveraging AI for content generation without losing your soul. The biggest fear people have with AI is that they'll sound like a robot. In the ever-evolving landscape of, or unlock your potential today, this is the kind of language that makes people instantly scroll past a tweet. To build a high-converting funnel, your AI needs to sound like you, not like a corporate brochure. The secret is in the preset, the art of the AI preset. Most people give AI a simple prompt like, "Write a tweet about productivity." The result is always generic. To get high-converting content, you need to provide a style guide. When using an AI tool, you should feed it examples of your best-performing past tweets or the style of writers you admire. A good AI preset includes voice guidelines. Use short sentences. Avoid adverbs. Use a slightly skeptical but helpful tone. Write for a 5th grade reading level. Banned words. Never use the words game changer, revolutionary, dive deep, or comprehensive. Structural preferences. Start with a strong hook. Use bullet points for lists. End with a question to encourage engagement. By creating these presets in a platform like XBeast, you can generate a week's worth of content in minutes that actually feels authentic to your brand. You aren't letting the AI think for you. You're letting it execute your style at scale. Transforming raw input into viral content AI is best when it's repurposing. Instead of asking it to invent a tweet, give it a seed. YouTube to X. Take a transcript from one of your videos and ask the AI to extract 5 contrarian takes and 1 step-by-step thread. Article to X. Paste a long-form blog post and have the AI break it down into a series of micro-tips. Web search to X. Find a trending news story in your niche and ask the AI to write a take on how it affects your specific target audience. This content recycling method ensures that your X funnel is powered by your actual expertise, while the AI handles the formatting and optimization for the platform's specific constraints. Setting up the beast mode scheduling system. Consistency is the only way to win the algorithm game. But the reality is that you won't always feel like tweeting at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. If you only post when you're inspired, your funnel will have massive gaps and your growth will stall. The danger of the post now habit. When you post manually, you're subject to your current mood. On a good day, you might post 5 times. On a bad day, you might disappear for a week. This unpredictability kills trust. Your audience needs to know that you are a reliable source of information. Strategic scheduling. A professional X funnel requires a tiered scheduling approach. The evergreen queue. These are your best performing tofu tweets that can be posted every few months. They bring in new people regardless of the current trend. The topical sequence. Content centered around a current event or a specific launch you have coming up. The engagement blocks. Scheduled times where you aren't just posting, but actively replying to others to drive traffic back to your profile. Using a specialized tool like XBeast allows you to manage these queues without spending 4 hours a day in a spreadsheet. With Beast Mode scheduling, you can optimize your posting times based on when your specific audience is most active. Instead of guessing, you let the system handle the timing while you review the content in batches. The human-in-the-loop workflow complete automation is a mistake. If you just set an AI to post automatically without reviewing, you risk posting something hallucinated or tone-deaf. The ideal workflow is generate. Use AI presets to create 20 to 30 tweet options. Curate. Spend 15 minutes deleting the robotic ones and tweaking the hooks of the winners. Schedule. Slot them into your timing queue. Monitor. See which ones perform and feed those results back into your AI presets to improve future output. Turning attention into leads. The art of the autoplug. You've got the views, tofu, and the trust, mofu. Now you need the leads. The biggest mistake most creators make is putting their link in their bio and hoping people find it. You have to actively guide people toward the conversion. The high-value lead magnet. Before you ask for a sale, offer something for free that solves a specific immediate problem. Instead of join my newsletter, try get my 5-step checklist for optimizing your X profile. Instead of book a call, try get my free template for AI content presets. This low-friction offer converts a follower into a lead. Now you have their email or their attention in a more intimate setting. Implementing the auto plug. One of the most effective ways to convert on X is the auto plug. This is when a tweet starts to go viral, and you add a reply to that tweet directing people to your offer. If a tweet gets 100 likes, it's a good tweet. If it gets 1,000 likes, it's a lead generation machine. However, you can't stare at your notifications all day waiting for a tweet to hit that threshold. Automation tools can handle this for you. By setting up auto plugs, you can ensure that every time a piece of content hits a certain engagement milestone, your offer is automatically placed in the thread. It looks like this. Main tweet. Viral tofu. Most people fail at AI because they use bad prompts. Here are 3 ways to fix yours. Gets 2,000 likes. Auto plug. Reply. If you found this helpful, I have a full library of 50+ high-converting presets you can steal. Grab them here. Link. This ensures you are capitalizing on every single spike of attention without needing to be online 24/7. Engagement automation. Scaling the human element. X is a social network, not a broadcasting platform. If you only post and never reply, the algorithm will eventually stop rewarding you, and people will see you as a corporate entity rather than a human expert. But replying to 100 people a day is an exhausting task. Here is how to scale engagement without becoming a bot. The reply-first growth strategy. For many, the fastest way to grow a funnel isn't by posting their own content, but by piggybacking on larger accounts. By leaving thoughtful, high-value replies to big players in your niche, you steal a fraction of their visibility. The goal of a reply is not to sell, but to be the most interesting person in the comment section. When people see a smart reply, they click the profile. If your profile is optimized, the landing page, and your content is structured, the funnel, those stolen views turn into followers. Using AI to assist, not replace engagement. You can use AI to help brainstorm replies or to summarize a long thread so you can respond to the core point quickly. However, the final send should always be human. Some automation tools offer auto-reply features for specific keywords. While these are great for basic customer service or lead capture, e.g., reply guide, and I'll DM you the link, you should avoid using them for general conversation. People can smell a bot a mile away. Use automation for the logistics of delivery, but keep the conversation human. Content diversification. Keeping the funnel fresh. One of the fastest ways to kill a sales funnel is through repetition. If you tweet the same 3 tips every week, your core audience will get bored and stop engaging. To keep the funnel high converting, you need a diverse stream of content. Repurposing across formats. You don't need to come up with new ideas every day. You just need to change the format. The YouTube pipeline. Take a 10-minute video. Turn it into 1 long-form thread, 3 short-form hot takes, and 2 myth-busting tweets. The TikTok Shorts pipeline. Take a 60-second clip. Transcribe the main point. Turn it into a before versus after tweet. The research pipeline. Use a web search to find the top 5 questions people are asking on Reddit about your topic. Each question becomes a tofu tweet. The power of visuals text is great, but images and videos stop the scroll. A high-converting funnel uses a mix of screenshots, proving your results or showing a sneak peek of your product. Simple diagrams, explaining a complex concept. AI can now help generate these or suggest the best layout. Short clips. Adding a human face to the brand, which skyrocketing trust in the MoFu stage. XBeast integrates these capabilities by allowing you to source content from YouTube and other platforms, and even recommending visuals that fit the context of your AI-generated text. This removes the blank page syndrome and ensures your feed looks professional and dynamic. Common pitfalls that kill X sales funnels. Even with the best AI tools, it's easy to mess up. Here are the most common reasons why X funnels fail to convert. The me syndrome. If your profile reads like a resume and your tweets are all about your achievements, you aren't building a funnel, you're building a trophy case. People don't follow you because you're great, they follow you because you make them better. Shift your focus from "look what I did" to "here is how you can do this too." Friction in the conversion path. If a user has to click 5 different links to find your product, they will leave. Your conversion path should be as short as possible. Bad. Twitter right arrow link tree, right arrow website, right arrow. About page, right arrow sales page. Good. Twitter right arrow direct sales page or a high-value lead magnet. Ignoring the dark social element. A huge part of X conversion happens in the DMs. Many people will be hesitant to buy from a public link, but will happily buy after a 2-minute conversation in the DMs. Your funnel should encourage hand-raising. Instead of always linking to a page, try, "I have a custom template for this. DM me the word ready if you want it." This starts a conversation, allows you to qualify the lead, and dramatically increases the conversion rate. Over-reliance on viral growth. Viral tweets are great for tofu, but they often bring in low-quality followers, people who like the meme but don't care about the product. If you only chase virality, you'll have 10K followers and then $0 in sales. Balance your viral reach content with boring expert content that specifically speaks to your ideal buyer. Step-by-step checklist for launching your AI funnel. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just follow this order of operations. Don't try to do everything at once. Phase 1. The foundation, week 1. Define your authority pillar. What is the one specific transformation you provide? Optimize your profile. Clear headshot, bio that states exactly who you help and how, and 1 clear link. Set up XBeast. Connect your account and create 3 presets: tofu, mofu, bofu. Phase 2. The engine, week 2 to 3. Build a content bank. Generate 30 tofu tweets and 4 mofu threads using your AI presets. Set your schedule. Use beast mode to slot in 2 to 3 posts per day. Start the reply game. Find 10 big accounts in your niche and leave 3 high-value replies on their posts daily. Phase 3. The conversion, week 4+. Create a lead magnet, a simple PDF, checklist, or template that provides a quick win. Set up auto plugs. Configure your system to promote your lead magnet when tweets hit a certain engagement level. Initiate DM conversations. Transition hand raisers from the comments to the DMs to close sales. Comparison. Manual versus AI-powered funnels. To give you a better idea of the time investment, let's look at the difference between doing this the old-fashioned way and using an AI-integrated system. Task. Manual approach. AI-powered with XBeast. Goik. Ideation. Staring at a blank screen for 2 hours. Generating 20 ideas from a YouTube link in 30 seconds. Writing. Drafting 3 threads a week, 6 to 8 hours. Using presets to draft threads, 30 minutes. Thus scheduling. Manually posting 3 decks daily, 1 hour day. Batch scheduling a month of content in 1 hour. Engagement. Refreshing notifications to add plugs. Auto plugs trigger based on performance. Consistency. High risk of burnout, gaps in posting. Beast mode ensures a constant presence. Sourcing. Endless scrolling for inspiration. Direct integration of web video content. Frequently asked questions. Q. Will using AI get my account banned or shadow banned? A. X penalizes spam, not AI. If you use AI to post the same generic message 50 times an hour to random people, yes, you'll get banned. But if you use AI to help you write high-quality, original content that you review and schedule strategically, you're just using a tool. The key is human in the loop. As long as the value is there, the algorithm will reward you. Q. How many tweets should I actually post per day? A. Quality beats quantity, but quantity provides the data. For most people starting a funnel, 2 to 3 original posts per day is the sweet spot. 1 tofu reach post, 1 mofu authority post, and a handful of high-value replies to others. Anything more can start to feel like noise. Anything less makes you invisible. Q. I don't have a product to sell yet. Can I still build a funnel? A. Yes. Your product is your newsletter or your personal brand. Your goal is to build a list of people who trust your expertise. Once you have 500, 1,000 people who consistently engage with your mofu content, you can simply ask them what their biggest problem is. Their answers will tell you exactly what product you should build. Q. How long does it take to see results? A. Depending on your niche and current following, usually 30 to 90 days. The first 30 days are about training the algorithm and your audience on what you represent. The next 60 are about refining your hooks and optimizing your conversion path. Q. Do I need a huge following for this to work? A. No. In fact, small accounts often have higher conversion rates because the relationship feels more personal. You don't need 100K followers. You need 1,000 of the right followers. A tight, AI-powered funnel allows a small account to out-earn a large, unfocused account. Final thoughts. Execution over perfection. The biggest hurdle to building a high-converting X sales funnel isn't the technology. It's the hesitation. Most people spend weeks perfecting their bio or overthinking their niche, while others are already out there posting, failing, and iterating. The beauty of using AI is that the cost of failure is now incredibly low. If a hook doesn't work, you don't have to spend 3 hours rewriting it. You just tweak the preset and generate 10 more. If a thread doesn't convert, you can repurpose it into 5 short tweets and try a different angle. The bridge between where you are now and a profitable X presence is simply a system. You need a way to grab attention, a way to prove your value, and a way to ask for the sale, all without sacrificing your sanity. If you're tired of the manual grind and want to actually scale your presence, it's time to stop guessing. Tools like XBeast allow you to take the strategic blueprints we've discussed here and turn them into an automated reality. You provide the expertise and the voice. Let the AI handle the volume and the timing. Ready to turn your X account into a revenue-generating machine? Stop shouting into the void and start building your system. Check out XBeast to automate your content, preserve your authentic voice, and finally put your growth on autopilot.